Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Embryology is often ignored subject, but it has many MCQs, and usually people do not have time to cover them up. So I have tried my best to take out the most important page of embryology from first aid and enter into it the most important MCQs from other sources as well. So this is the most important page, 612, and the lower half of this page is very important. Most of the MCQs are coming from here. I have added them into it. You can check out from the photo as well. And here it is the early fetal development. So we all know that there are two cycles going on. One is the ovarian and another is the endometrial cycle. Meanwhile, so first of all, the corpus luteum that is developing here, there are many follicles developing in ovary. Each cycle has 15 to 20 20 follicles. This is one MCQ, but only one is released. So when the one is released, the egg is in secondary oocyte stage. So the cell released at the time of ovulation is Candiosa. That is the second MCQ. The third MCQ is after the ovulation, what remains behind is this hemorrhagic corpus. It is called corpus hemorrhagicus. I have added it here because name was not written. This is the third MCQ. And after this, the egg moves into the fallopian tube, and the broadest part is the ampulla. Ampullary region fertilization takes place, and this is another MCQ. And for ectopic pregnancy, often embryo implants here in ectopic pregnancy. So it is the most common site of embryo implantation as well as fertilization. So two different MCQ from the very same location. And the least common site of ectopic pregnancy is ovary itself. Another MCQ not written here. So as fertilization is day 0, the embryo will implant on roughly days 6 to 10. That is an implantation time. That is another MCQ. Usually they say it is the day 7. So on after 1 week, exactly after 1 week, embryo is implanted. As embryo is implanted, HCG, beta HCG will be start secreting, and so within first week HCG secretion begins around the time of implantation of blastocyst, and we can detect it in blood or maternal blood in first week or day 8. Day 8 is the start of the second week, but usually if they ask MCQ, they say it's the first week in blood and second week in urine. So urine dipstick test is confirmed by blood test after because blood has higher concentrations, and it starts coming into blood first and then urine. And beta hcg in urine is detected on day 10. This 8 in blood and day 10 in urine are two MCQs, and generally another MCQ is made the first week and the second week. So you can say the first week is in the blood, the second week is in the urine. So four MCQs very related to beta hcg secretion. So the next is the second week important MCQ. Second week, that there are two layers, bilaminar disc, epiblast and hypoblast. Two week, two layers, 3 weeks, 3 layers. This is generally a principle, and these are two MCQs as well. And the second week, epiblast cells are tall columnar cells, and its hypoblast cell are small cuboidal cells. So these are other two MCQs. Upper epiblastic cells are tall columnar and lower are small cuboidal. Versus, we have to keep in mind that primordial follicle that is developing inside the ovary, its histology is also asked. So primordial follicle has flat epithelium, but as it develops into primary follicle, it has simple cuboidal epithelium. The same that also the thyroid follicle also have. So primary follicle and thyroid follicle simple cuboidal. Another MCQ, related MCQ. And primordial follicle has flat epithelium versus epiblast and hypoblast epithelias. All are these MCQs very related to this topic. Then the third week, primordial germ cells. These are the cells which will lead to, in case of a female embryo, anyone male, These are primordial germ cells are the source of germ line in the next generation. So in the third week, primordial germ cells are developed from the epiblast, the uppermost layer. Sometimes they give ectoderm because ectoderm is also derivative of epiblast, but epiblast is preferred over ectoderm if both are given. So third week 3 layers, and third week the start of primordial germ cells to develop, and the primordial germ cells of yolk sac, they develop in yolk sac, migrate to genital ridges around starts in fourth week. So third is when they start appearing, one MCQ, and the fourth week they start migration. Fifth and sixth week, they by the sixth week they have completed their migration. So 3 and 6 to remember, 3 week for PGCs to develop, and 6 week for its migration, complete migration. It is only as the migration, so prefer 6 over other, but it's in fact in theory it starts in the fourth week, and fifth week it is completed in the sixth week. So this 3 week and 6 week pair for PGCs to start developing from epiblast and to start migrating to genital ridges. So this derivative from epiblast is an MCQ. This migration from yolk sac is an MCQ. Both the weeks are the MCQ, third week and sixth week. And we know the very famous MCQ that embryonic period when organogenesis is taking place is from 3rd to 8 weeks. That is the very important period for embryos, as organs are being formed and they are extremely vulnerable to teratogenic drugs. So we have a long list of teratogenic drugs that comes into MCQs, So the first MCQ is organogenesis takes place, that is 3 to 8 weeks. The other is embryonic period, it is also 3 to 8 weeks. The other is when the susceptibility to teratogen, that is also the same period, 3 to 8 weeks. After the eighth week, that is the start of the ninth week, embryo will be called a fetus. So here 8 weeks fetal movement starts, and that fetal period starts after 8th week, and it is the ninth week. In fact, sometimes they say it starts after 8 weeks, otherwise they give it is the ninth week onward. So two MCQs from in different way asked. And then other MCQ, that is the embryo age is calculated from 14th day of last menstrual period, LMP, because ovulation is usually mid-cycle. You have to go through this page as a whole because the most important page. There are some other MCQs as well, like this second week 2 layer, 3 week 3 layers, and then fourth week there are 4 limbs formation and 4 chambers of heart. So the heart starts to beat at fourth week, and 4 limbs are formed at the fourth. That is another 2 other MCQs, and one more MCQ at the day 4. That is morula is a 16 cell stage present at day 4. That is another MCQ of 16 cell stage. And there are some other MCQs scattered here, that there are 3 layers: endoderm, mesoderm, ectoderm, and their derivatives are important. It will be covered in another video. A notocode arises from midline mesoderm. Overlying ectoderm becomes neural plate. Notocode becomes nucleus pulposus, that is intervertebral, in between intervertebrates. That is another MCQ from neural from derivatives of 3 layers. So these are the very important MCQ in these weeks of development, which one must cover from this page with added MCQs as well. Thank you.